Okay, but let's shift forward and talk about what Access the Animus tweeted out. This little tidbit about Assassin's Creed, kind of confirming something we had
Yeah.
already known.
Yeah.
But why don't you give us the rundown on this?
Yeah, so someone at Ubisoft on LinkedIn was like, "Hey, we're looking for like people to work on Red. It's gonna be the biggest blockbuster for 2024." They just dropped the date, the
Oops.
year, and they removed it. But again, X the Animus got the tweet and the screenshot, so big thumbs up to them. We've been talking about this for a long time. This, of course, the Japan game, the RPG from the Odyssey makers, and the one that I'm looking forward to the most of all the Assassin's Creed games that are coming up. And I agree, it's probably going to be up there with the biggest blockbuster for 2024, but it depends on if GTA 6 comes out.
Yeah. It's it's going to be a tough probably 6 months for any game that releases
It,
around GTA 6.
it's interesting because Odyssey also released like a few weeks before Red Dead 2.
Oh,
So maybe Quebec is like, once again, ah, damn. And why we're saying this, because if you would ask me right now if GTA 6 is coming out next year, I would say no. But
oh,
we
you don't
do
think
have
so?
the fact that Take-Two is like publicly in May, they said, we're gonna make 5 billion this year. Next year we're gonna make 8 billion, and we're not gonna say how. And like the only possible thing is GTA. Like the 3 billion bump, sure, they could maybe launch Borderlands 4, BioShock, but are those two games gonna make 3 billion together?
I don't think so. Like 3
No,
billion for a video game release is
that's tough.
ridiculous. That is
Yeah,
so much money. It's like specifically
only
single player
GTA can
games.
do that.
Only
Only GTA
GTA
can do that.
or like Fortnite makes billions. So if they have like an online game that they know is going to be massively successful, then they could say
You
that.
don't know though with an online game, and that usually take like that would be like saying to investors, yeah, this gamble we're going for, like it's gonna be 50-50, but we think it's gonna hit. No, you're saying that
Yeah.
because you really have something.
Yeah. The only
Um,
thing I think it is, it's got to be GTA, or it's they're going to do some hybrid thing where they launch like a next gen GTA online, which I would presume they do at the same time as Grand Theft Auto 6. But like GTA Online with next gen everything would make billions. I don't think that that's that big of a gamble. But especially if they shut down the current iteration of GTA Online. But
mm,
yeah, it's got to be something GTA related because I don't think any other single player games would generate that kind of revenue.
you think
So
they would like launch the online first and then the single player, not the other way around?
I, I'm really not sure. Traditionally, of course, they release single player and then they kind of ease into the online, but that's usually because the single player is the priority and then online stuff gets added and then they support that using some of the funds they make from the launch. But with GTA, the moneymaker for GTA is GTA Online. So it wouldn't surprise me at all if they take a new novel approach to how they pitch this and sell it. I think it probably still gets released as single player, just like Red Dead 2, where it launches kind of side by side. But I wouldn't put anything out of
Yeah,
court.
I mean, they must be looking at it as well and thinking we've been working on this game for so long. Like 2013 was when GTA 5 came out. So if they're looking at, because the rumors were already that they had like these huge plans for like multiple cities, like a huge map, and they were already like we can like make this, but it's gonna take a while. We can better just launch this game and then in a year add a new map to it. Which I think, like, I do think that they learned from the fact that they can have, in a perfect world, a GTA Online that is like super successful and a single player part that also gets content over time that will also be successful. So maybe
Yeah.
they're doing that. And I mean, if GTA Online was like the first look at the new map and stuff, like the Vice City that they're building for GTA 6, I think more people might actually play that because they're like hungry for the single player. And then when the single player comes, they will still play that. So it
Yeah.
might be smart.
Yeah.
I don't
I
know.
I don't know. I'm I'm not assuming anything with GTA 6 because this will be almost certainly, nothing is certain, but almost certainly this is going to be one of the biggest games of the decade in terms of sales, in terms of hype and interest. It's going to be ridiculous.
Almost 100%. It's gonna
Yeah.
like outsell many games like combined in 1 week.
Yeah.
We're not ready.
Yeah.
I think like even PlayStation Network or like it's gonna go down. Like there are gonna be crazy stuff. Everyone will buy this game.
Yeah. I mean, I saw on Twitter earlier today, Take-Two was trending, and it was trending on Twitter because people were theorizing maybe PlayStation will buy it and that will they'll make GTA 6 exclusive. And I'm like, that just the money
No
literally
way.
is not there. And even if they did, there's so much money involved in just releasing this thing across all platforms that they would not do that. But
and then do the car exclusive to PlayStation.
yeah, they'll do something like that. But GTA 6 is going to be ridiculously massive. And so I'm not assuming anything, even something as simple as, well, they release the single player and then the DLC and the online stuff comes after. I'm not even assuming the online comes after. You never know, because the online is the bread and butter for this thing. And
they have to do PC though day one. They can't launch that later anymore.
I would think so.
That's like a bad look.
But
they've been doing that.
But at the same time, it seems as though, and maybe I'm wrong, it seems as though most of the hackers and crap comes from the PC side of things. So maybe they're like, we're going to launch this on console and we're going to really take our time getting the PC thing for GTA Online settled. Because talk about a console seller, it's not selling to a specific console, but people, I have no doubt, if they somehow still do not have a current gen console and they're an active gamer, I would not be shocked at all if people start to like sell their shoes to go get a PS5 or Xbox to play GTA 6. The level of hype is going to be ridiculous.
What if Sony gets 1 week early, like the game? Like they usually have the Rockstar deals. They of course famously had Agent that never came to fruition. They had I think even a FIDA game that also never launched. Or like they do have like the bundles with like PS3 and stuff for GTA. They had like the GTA Online for PS5 that you could like play it for free, I think, and also get like $100,000 each month. So they have been like in bed with Rockstar. Like, what if they're like a bill for a week early access? I don't.
That would be wild. I would think that Rockstar, I mean, maybe they do something where it's like, yeah, you get early access with PlayStation, or maybe they just bundle it, because they could easily, like Ubisoft's doing for Frontiers of Pandora, they could be like, oh no, 5-day early access is locked behind this $130 edition of the game, and people will buy that, and that's probably worth more to them than the Sony exclusive deal.
Yeah, probably. And then they can like have the exclusive mission or something on Sony.
Yeah. Everybody I know is going to be playing it. Nikki's going to be playing it. Everybody I went to college with is going to be playing it. Probably Lachlan, even though he's only 2, is going to be playing it. Like everybody's going to be playing it.
It's like what happened with Hogwarts Legacy, but like times 10. Like Hogwarts Legacy was also like, do you even play what you're playing this game as well? And did like
everybody, yeah, it was crazy. But
yeah, I made a list of other 2024 games. Not sure if you want to put that up because I think it's already looking crazy. We got Red, Dragon Age, Rise of the Ronin, which looked kind of cool. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, Star Wars Outlaws, which I'm really excited about. You almost forgot about it, but Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League is also coming next year. I put Wolverine on there because those were the rumors from Jeff Grubb, but I could totally see them taking more time. We got that Prince of Persia side-scroller, Lost Crown. Again, Take-Two is going to do something. They want to make those 3 extra billions on top of their 5. So, yeah, it's either going to be GTA 6, Borderlands 4, Bioshock. Maybe they will have GTA 6 and Borderlands. I think it's time for Borderlands as well. And we will probably have a new Switch next year, too.
Yeah,
Hellblade 2.
Do you?
Also.
Yeah, Hellblade 2, we should be getting. Hopefully a better trailer, too. Yeah.
Avowed.
Yeah, Avowed. Yeah, there's... it's
gonna be crazy.
Is Fable, is that coming next year? Or is that 2025?
No, that's like far. That was like the only game, or like one of the only games. Like I think all the like that was one that did not have a date yet. just like some of the others that were revealed for the first time, like Clockwork Revolution and the game from the We Happy Few makers today.
Yeah.
Midnight something.
Okay. Well, yeah, there's a lot there. By the way, thank you for the $2 Alphatron. Maybe it's that medieval game they've been working on. If it's
It's
medieval,
like a new
that would be
Rockstar game?
insane. Yeah, new Rockstar game. Because there was, let me see if I can find it in my mentions.
Yeah, Project something. Yeah, I know the rumor, but like they are all hands on deck on GTA 6. Like everyone, they're even slowing down, I think, the GTA Online support. They're of course doing the Red Dead Online is not even being supported anymore. They are still doing the remaster though, which we of course talked about before. But like I would love a Rockstar like medieval like game, like something new from them. We talked about that before. Like, are they gonna do Red Dead 3 after this? I hope something new. But I think right now they would be stupid to not be all working on GTA 6.
Yeah. No, I mean, it's such a moneymaker, and it's a high stakes game. It's got to launch polished and refined, and I have no doubt that they're holding people to the same standard as always for Rockstar quality and polish. And it's just, oh man, what a crazy day that's gonna be when that tweet drops. It's just Rockstar and it's just the number 6 or something. Like the internet's going to explode. Because I remember I don't think GTA 5 was as big a deal as GTA 6 is going to be. And I can remember the day that the GTA 5 trailer dropped. And I wasn't even really actively playing video games like hardcore. I was playing in chess tournaments and stuff. I was a giga nerd in another sect. Okay.
And now
even
you're doing
I was like
Warhammer.
that. Now I'm doing Warhammer. Someone help. Send help. Oh, what happened? He took my thing.